Something is going on with time here, and I have a whole bunch of people saying that they are experiencing some type of time distortion anomaly.
Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda Strana. Thank you so much for all the love and support. To my returning subscribers, those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, and also educate each and every one of us. You guys are the real MVP. So lovely.
Please, I came across this particular stitch which I actually have a personal experience with, and I thought it's share. People are complaining and reacting to the fact that it's as if something is happening. There's a shift really happening on the planet Earth. It's as if we are going back and forth in time, or it's as if the world just drastically started all of a sudden from 2020. Lovelies, I'm just going to roll the clip of some of the people I was able to put up their videos here, and also I'm going to also put up my own personal experience by the end of the video. Please leave your own thoughts, and we are just going to come back to talk about it, because this is something that have taken a toll on the space of social platform. So many people.
So it's this theory that reality didn't just glitch one time. It glitched 3 separate times, and technically all of us died without realizing it. And the craziest part about it is the times line up perfectly with the years where things started to feel wrong. So it goes, year 2000 was the first death. That's when we thought something was going to happen for Y2K, like computer shutdowns and all that type of stuff. But really, the timeline collapsed, like we hit a dead end. And instead of just stopping, time just shoved us into the nearest parallel timeline. That's why the 2000s feel like a dream. Like all the memories feel blurry, and the 90s feel so close to us, like we just lived them yesterday, but they're so far away. Some people say that 2000 was the year our original simulation ended. Then the year 2012 was our second death. That's when all the Mandela effects came into play, like the Monopoly man with the monocle, the Bernstein Bears. One of the biggest ones being when JFK was shot, he had passengers, and then all of a sudden he didn't have passengers. Y'all remember that, right? It's basically when whole groups started remembering 2 different realities. The theory says we died again, not physically, but collectively, and got shifted to a slightly off version of Earth. So basically like a backup file. And finally, 2020, the third death. That's the one that people actually felt. The emptiness, the time distortion, the way you feel that days don't move the same how they used to. The sky looking wrong, birds disappearing, people saying that the world just doesn't feel real anymore, like they're having derealization moments. 2020 is when we supposedly hit the final desync, meaning not just a shift, an entire rewrite. That's why everything after 2020 feels like a fever dream. Nothing surprises you anymore. Reality feels copy and pasted and slightly laggy, then fast at the same time. Some say 2020 was when the simulation fully crashed, and we've been in reboot ever since. Do you feel like you remember a version of life that nobody else seems to remember, or do you think we're just all glitching together?
Something is going on with time here, and I have a whole bunch of people saying that they are experiencing some type of time distortion anomaly. When time initially moved forward, was it this month? Man, it feels like it happened a long time ago. When it initially moved forward, I said it made no sense that 1 hour difference made the sky go completely dark when it used to go dark at nighttime at 9 p.m. And now we have a whole bunch of people around the world saying that they are losing times, second, minutes, hours, and even days. This is crazy, y'all.
You know, something that is extremely eerie to me is that, like, the sun set today at 5:40, I want to say, like maybe 5:30. Okay, cool. Time only went back an hour, though. In the summer, the sun was setting at damn near 9 o'clock. How does 1 hour now turn into a 4-hour difference? The math is not mathing. The math is not mathing. What are they doing? What are they doing?
So nobody else is curious as to how the fuck it's almost Friday again already. Like, we're just going to keep denying that they've sped time up on us? Is that what we're going to do?
If you woke up yesterday and thought it was Thursday, but it was really only fucking Wednesday, and today you thought it was Friday, but it's really fucking Thursday, what the fuck they doing is they trying to shift us into another timeline. But the crazy thing is, they fucking up. They fucking up. Whoever they got up there doing some shit, they fucking it up. Because we're catching on to their shit. I was literally sitting here at my job. It was just fucking like 7:50. on the fucking computer for the time. I just looked up. It's fucking 8:32. And it was fucking light. Like 10 minutes ago, it was fucking light. Now it's fucking dark outside. I don't think I'm tripping. I really think that they're speeding shit up so fast, but they losing it. They can't. It's
describe it, but I need to know if anybody else feels this way too.
And y'all have to understand about the Mandela effects. These are glitches. These are accidents that weren't supposed to happen. Do you know how many times we've merged timelines and there was never any evidence of a timeline merge? These are glitches that happen. What's supposed to happen is supposed to be clean. It's supposed to be a clean memory wipe. It's supposed to be a clean over with the two timelines. We came from 2020. This is my belief. We came from 2020 during COVID and we came to this specific timeline, right? Now look at all of the Mandela effects that happened. We were just talking about Ruben Studdard being alive, and everyone in this timeline said he died in 2015. That's a glitch because it's supposed to merge seamlessly. There's supposed to be no memory of either one way or the other. Now, when we came here, we brought a living, live, breathing Ruben Studdard with us. So that means that's the timeline that overpowers this one, right? That's how you would assume it. Just like people were saying Clint Eastwood had already died. They were saying, what's his name that died in the house? He had the dementia and his wife also died. They were saying he had already been dead. We come here in 2020, we bring a living Ruben Studdard, Gene Hackman, and Clint Eastwood with us. So our timeline supersedes this one, right? But it didn't. It glitched because half of us remember these people being alive because they were when we came here, and the other half said no, they died these dates, these reasons, these times, and they're not wrong. And that's when you see the powers that be go into cleanup mode. All these corporations, we never had the cornucopia. What are y'all talking about? Ruben Studdard is alive and well. He went on a tour with Clay Aiken in 2023. What do you guys mean? You guys are just misremembering. This is mass hysteria. Ruben Studdard, he did have a heart attack, but he's alive and well. He made it through. He made it through. So that leaves us with a chaotic, unstable timeline. And what happens to chaotic, unstable timelines? Someone in the background said it. It ceases to fucking exist. It will collapse in on itself. Now, granted, I'm just a goofy bitch on the internet. Remember this. Will it take us with it? Or will we continue to transfer and shift and merge until we find a not chaotic, a stable timeline? I don't know. But if we keep going on this trajectory, we're going to keep on merging, keep on shifting. Right along with it.
My first glitch in the Matrix thing happened to me yesterday. I've seen these videos on TikTok all the time, and it happened to us. We leave our son's football game. We walked to the truck last night. We opened the tailgate of my husband's truck, and he looks in, and he sees our son's cleats. And he's like, Dylan, you forgot your cleats. We look down. He just got off the field. He looks down. He's wearing his cleats. This is what we see. We see these cleats, which are his cleats. And then we look down, and he's wearing these cleats. Where did these cleats come from? We look, they're exactly the same. They're exactly a men's 10. Both of them are 10s. They're exact same cleats. I go, whose cleats do you have? But everybody was on the field with cleats on. Where did the second pair of cleats come from? And I know that there's not anybody on his team that has these cleats, because this is how I notice him on the field, as I look for these cleats. Where did the second pair of cleats come from? Why were they in the truck when he went to the game from school and he had practiced the day before in these cleats? I don't understand. I'm literally shook.
Now I know it's going to be some people that's going to agree with me when I say this. If you woke up yesterday and you thought it was Thursday, I just kissed that. If at my job, they run around. If you woke up yesterday and thought it was Thursday, but it was really only fucking Wednesday, and today you thought it was Friday, but it's really fucking Thursday, what the fuck they doing is they trying to shift us into another timeline. But the crazy thing is, they fucking up. Whoever they got up there doing some shit, they fucking it up. Because we're catching on to their shit. I was literally sitting here at my job, and it was just fucking like 7:50 on the fucking computer for the time. I guess looked up. It's fucking 8:32. And it was fucking light. Like 10 minutes ago, it was fucking light. Now it's fucking dark outside. I don't think I'm tripping. I really think that they're speeding shit up so fast where they losing it. They can't, everything is falling apart. They cannot backtrack no more. They're losing it. And I think the system is finally finna crash. And when it finally crashes, there's gonna be a lot of motherfucking people fucking confused. I'm not gonna be confused about it because I know what the fuck going on. But in my spirit and in my heart, I feel like there's gonna be a major change within the next month or two. I can't verbatim say when it's gonna happen or what time, but something's about to happen. If you have been waking up feeling like, damn, I'm up, like it's the morning already, or you waking up like you ain't never been asleep, those are motherfucking signs. I'm just so confused about what the fuck has happened because I literally just looked at the clock and it says 7:50 and it's fucking 8:34. That fucking fast. What?
Experience glitches in the Matrix, you're already dead. So this is what I think happens. When we die, our brains continue to have function for the next 7 minutes. So we still have brain activity. So during that 7 minutes, I think the brain is allowing us to live out the rest of our lives in a dream. So we can have some sort of completion. So that's why we experience glitches in the Matrix. Because in the physical world, there shouldn't be any glitches. But if your brain is creating a reality real time, well, it can make mistakes. Think of deja vu as a buffer. So your brain constructs the event that happens and then gives it to you to experience. So you really experience it twice during the formation of that thought or experience, and then the actual experience that the brain feeds you in that dream, that false reality. We have precognition because our brains are creating the future, which to us feels like the future, but really it isn't. It's creating a reality at the same time we're living it, which causes us to have deja vu, precognition, synchronicities, because we're living it and our brain is creating it at the same time. But what are your thoughts? If you experience...
This woman is freaked out because she says she is stuck in a matrix glitch.
I think I'm living in a simulation. I got this lamp a few days ago.
Okay.
And then I went to pick up my packages today, and there's another one. But that's not where it stops. I ordered a Domino's pizza today, and it arrived.
Okay.
And then an hour later, it arrived again. And I don't know what to do. I think I'm going.
Okay, if you didn't catch what just happened, go back and watch again. But her phone jumps time. It goes from 6:21 to 6:25. So that's a well, I can't even speak. That is a fairly big jump. You know, it's not like, oh, it just jumped from 6:20. Even if it did 6:21 to 6:23, that's wild. But I covered this, and this is what's blowing my mind, because I feel like more people are starting to be aware of something being off with our time. Time isn't time. I keep saying this. Now, this is something that I cover. If you guys remember, if you guys been here with me for a while, you remember like a couple years back, I was talking about this a lot because it was happening to me so freaking much. The time on all the clocks in my home and outside of my home were changing. And I had to start documenting it because I'm like, I am not freaking crazy. I know what I'm seeing. So I started doing videos on my appliances changing. My car clock kept jumping between 5 and 20 minutes ahead. My cell phone time would jump. My laptop time would jump. My microwave, the coffee maker, the stove range, that would change all the time. And I kept saying to myself, I'm like, what the frick is happening? Did the power go out or something? And I kept telling my husband, what the frick is going on with all the appliances in our house all the time? They're going crazy. And that's when I started to pay attention, because I'm like, I keep fixing the time. Nobody else is touching this. We're not getting any power outages, and there's no power surge. It was a brand new house. So I'm like, oh, why is this happening? And then once it started happening outside the house, that's when I was like, this is weird. This is a little suspicious. And then when I started to realize, I'm like, something feels strange about this day. Every time there would be a time jump, the day would be oddly different. So I had to really start paying attention, and that's when I started to document it a lot. And I was putting it in my stories. I did videos talking about it. If you guys remember, if you guys have been here with me for the time that I've been talking about this, you remember that I talked about this a lot. It's important to pay attention to the time, because this glitch happens often and you're not noticing it because it's not in your head to even think about, oh, the time just changed oddly. I mean, you might look at it and be like, man, it feels like it was just 8:30. Now it's 9 o'clock. How did that happen? It's because the time freaking jumped, and we're all off on what time it really is. Now, while that was happening to me for a really, really long time, and I had documented, even like I would wake up. There's a whole story that I have of me catching a weird glitch of going to sleep and waking up at the same time. It's a weird thing. I have the video down here somewhere. But it still bothers me. Anyway, I'm getting off track. But I am seeing more and more people talking about their issues with time and the strangeness that comes with it after you see the jump in time. So like when I was having the issue with my car, which oddly enough, just recently that started happening again with my car, and I kept telling my kids, I'm like, you see, look at the car time, look at it change, and then watch when later on in the day it'll jump back to the time that it's supposed to be. I'm like, pay attention, watch, it's 8:34 now, that is like, 10 minutes ahead. Watch, later on it's going to jump back to the time that it's supposed to be at, and you're going to know that I'm not bugging, I'm not tripping. So they finally started paying attention to it, and they were like, oh snap, what, Mom, that's so bizarre. I'm like, yes, pay attention, guys, children. I mean, they're not so much children anymore, they're my children, but they're not little, you know what I mean? But just pay attention to the time, because it's been strange. Something is weird. I mean, we're already in September, basically. September 1st is on Monday. How? What? Summer? What? Pay attention to the time. If you notice that the time is off, look at how your surroundings are. Does it feel the same? Does it feel different? Because every time there's been a time jump for me, Everything is different, and it could be ever so subtle, but you notice it and you feel it. So it's just this most tiniest subtle thing, but pay attention to it because it's there. I'm telling you, document it, watch it. And listen, if you've been having this issue with the time, just tell me. Let me know in the comments. You guys know what to do. I feel validated that I'm seeing so many other people talk about this. My sister has been having issues. We've talked about it extensively. She's the one who sent me this video and was like, see, we're not the only ones who are noticing this stuff. Guys, pay attention. That's it. Pay attention.
Like, seriously, lovelies, this has actually become a norm or a thing on the Space of Street platform. Personally, there is something that sometimes I feel, which I made research on my own, and I found out it is called deja vu. I don't know if I'm getting the pronunciation very well. I don't know if you guys have actually had such experience of is it deja vu or deja vu? Like, sometimes an event that occur, but within me, I know that this event has occurred before. This has happened countless of times. Or sometimes when I dream, then months or weeks later, the dream I had comes to reality. Like, I start living on the dream. Another thing that happens is sometimes a particular place that I have never ever been before. A place I've never been before. But if I go there for the very first time, I feel that I've been there before, although I have never been there before. So I was just going through my For You page, and I came across this. I think this actually popped up on my For You because I staged a video about the volcano that happened in oh my god, I've forgotten this. Just please look it up on my I stitched that video yesterday. A volcano happened somewhere. Is it Filipino? Oh my god. Okay, anyways, so I think that was the reason why this particular stitch pop up on my For You, and people are talking about this time thing and the way at which what they feel or how they feel, as if the world restarted, or maybe there is a set of people who were before 2020 and there are some new set of people who were after 2020. It's as if from 2020 there is a year that has been wiped. There are some years that people cannot even remember what happened, but people can really remember they are growing up to things. But sometimes between the 2000 or 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, like, it's as if you can't even have a memory of what happened then. 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That 5 years. But from 2020, 2021 to 22, you can actually have the memory of what happened before then or after then. And now, there was something that happened with me, like I could say a week back. There is this particular dress I have on my closet. I've been, like, it's one of my favorite dresses that I have in my closet. But one thing led to the other. I stopped wearing that clothes because I've not had where to go with the clothes. There's some clothes that is meant for a particular occasion, right? So I've not had reasons to put on that dress, but it's one of my favorite flowery dress. It's like a dress you can, just the way I am right about now. I'm supposed to take a picture of the set dress and show you what I mean. But it's a kind of a flowery dress that you can wear on a picnic and a heart, something like that. That kind of dress, a floral dress. It's one of my favorite if I want to go for a picnic or something. So last week I was just trying to deluxe my closet, to fix my closet and try to arrange it back. Lovelies, you won't believe that When I was arranging my closet, I was folding my clothes. Then I saw the flowery material dress that I liked. I folded it. Then I was still folding other clothes, and I found out that I'm folding the flowery material again. I was like, but I folded this clothes. I folded this clothes. I kept it. I was like, I have folded this clothes. That was even the first clothes and I even tried it. So why am I folding the clothes again? Lovelies. Even right about now, maybe when I get home, I need to check for this dress. I have to go back to go source the clothes I folded before, and I found out that this flowery dress happens to be two. There are two dresses. The same thing. Two flowery dress. Like, I was like, how is it possible? I have been using this flowery dress. Like, how is it even possible that it's two? How would you go to how would you go shop and buy two same clothes? When I saw that, I was like, what happened? Is it at what? How is it even possible? I can't even picture. I can't begin to reason how it was possible I had two. I was like, is it my sister? My sister had the same dress or what? How is it even two? How? How is it in my closet? And now I am seeing all of this on my For You page, especially this lady that talked about her son's shoes, all of a sudden in the back of their car. So many people in the comment section were like, oh, maybe the son brought someone else. That is not it. That is not, maybe, like, there is something really happening, lovelies. I don't know if you've had any form of experience. Maybe you should just share it so that it will look like this is just, I don't know. Anyway, lovelies, please share me your experience. If you know or feel or have this deja vu or something, I don't want like, leave it in the comment section, and please subscribe to this channel. And I will see you, lovelies, when I upload the next one.
Me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video. Please do not forget that we do not, support any form of bullying and harassment. We're just here for educational and informative purposes. So please share this video, subscribe, leave a thought, and I will see you, lovers, when I upload the next one.